You would have seen a lot of videos comparing the different bikes from different manufacturers. For example, people used to compare, Royal Enfield versus, Bajaj Pulsar, or uh, Pulsar versus Apache. A lot of these, bike comparisons you would have seen in a lot of these YouTube videos. Today, we are going to compare the company's performances, based on their annual reports, how they are comparing against each other in various categories, how they are able to manage the expenses, what is the net profit margin, what is the gross profit margin, all those critical operational parameters we are going to compare in this head to head video. Come, let's get started. Hi there, this is Anant, your trusted lean manufacturing implementation partner, and welcome to Kaizen Club. In this video, we are going to compare the financial performance of India's top two-wheeler manufacturing companies, and we have selected a few companies: TVS Motors, Hero MotoCorp, Bajaj Automotive, and then Royal Enfield. These four companies, we are going to analyze their financial performance, and we have found out some interesting observations. Come, let's get started. So in this comparison, we are going to use their annual reports, which are published and it's available in the public domain. We have taken 2 years of annual reports, 2022-23 and then 23-24. The financial report of 2024-25 is not yet published. Yes, they have given a broad quarter-wise analysis. I mean, the data is available, but still the financial reports, the detailed financial reports are not available for some companies. So once it is ready, once it is published, we will also consider the last year's performance. But essentially, this particular number is from 2023-24. First parameter we have analyzed is the gross profit margin. Gross profit margin is the direct cost which is spent for manufacturing motorcycle, and we have taken the total revenue and the gross profit margin. And when we look at this data, Royal Enfield's gross profit margin is the highest in this category, 44.26%. And TVS has the lowest gross profit margin, 25.63%. Bajaj Auto has 28.8 and Hero's numbers is 32.5. So essentially, if you see, Royal Enfield is able to make a higher gross profit margin in this entire group. And the same is actually translated in the total expenses also. The total expenses of TVS is 91.29%, whereas it is just 71.18% for Royal Enfield. Bajaj Auto's total expenses is about 78.69% and Hero's is 85.87%. And because of this total expenses, the net profit margin for Royal Enfield seems to be the highest, 21.74%, whereas for TVS it is the lowest in the group at 6.52%. Meaning for every 100 rupees they are earning, they are only making 6.52 rupees as net profit, but Royal Enfield is able to make 21.74 rupees. So this is a huge difference in their net profit. And when we look at the various categories of expenses, first let us go through the employee cost. The employee cost is the amount which is spent for the salaries and other benefits for the employees. Bajaj Auto is having the lowest employee cost at just 3.34%, whereas Royal Enfield has the highest at 6.65%. Hero's numbers are 6.26% and TVS at 5% as a total employee cost. Next, we are looking at the inventory cost. Inventory cost, how we have calculated is, at the end of the year, on 31st of March, what is the value of the raw material, then WIP and the FG in stock as against the total revenues. So in this category, Royal Enfield's inventory cost is the highest, 3.26%, whereas Hero is able to manage it at just 1.18%. TVS numbers is about 1.61 and Bajaj is at 1.69. So other three companies are slightly on the lower level, but RE's numbers are at slightly higher level, 3.26%. And now let us talk about the finance cost. Finance cost is the interest paid to the banks and other institutions, and this indicates how much loans the company is having, the borrowings. TVS has the highest finance cost in this group at 0.57%, though the overall number seems to be less. If you look at other sectors, 0.57% is very less. But this is high compared to other companies. If you compare Hero, Hero's numbers are just 0.05%, Bajaj is at 0.12% and Royal Enfield at 0.11%. So TVS numbers are like 4 to 5 times higher than other three companies in this group. And freight and forwarding cost. This freight costs are used the logistics cost, right? How much they are used spending for transportation. Bajaj's cost is very less, 0.32 percentage compared to other companies. Like Hero is spending 2.51 percentage. The other two companies are at 1.64 percentage and 1.23 percentage. So clearly there is a big gap between Hero and Bajaj. Almost 8 times Hero is spending more on the logistics and transportation, right? And when we look at the annual report, there is nothing specific given for Bajaj, so we don't know how they are able to keep the cost low. We are not sure how Bajaj is able to keep this freight cost very low, and this is a very big competitive advantage in this particular category. Now let us look at power and fuel cost. Royal Enfield's power and fuel cost is high at 0.47. This is primarily maybe to do with higher capacity bikes they are building, right? The RE is the base model, base version itself is 350cc, right? And compared to other companies, they are still having 100cc, 110cc bikes. So Bajaj, Hero and TVS, their power and fuel cost is 0.32 percentage. RE's numbers are at 0.47 percentage. So this may be the reason, right? And plant and maintenance cost, how much they are spending for maintenance of the machines and the plant. In this category, we are seeing Bajaj's number as very less, 0.22 percentage, and Hero's numbers are slightly higher at 0.34 percentage. Both the other companies like TVS and Royal Enfield, their numbers are slightly in the middle. I mean, there is not much of a difference in this plant and maintenance cost. Warranty and after sales cost, there is a big difference. For example, Hero and Royal Enfield, they are spending 0.4 percentage in warranty. Bajaj is spending only 0.07 percentage. This is 5 times less than Hero or Royal Enfield. And TVS is also spending very less, 0.17 percentage only. This is clearly an indicator of the quality of the product. Bajaj's quality is slightly better, I think, because the warranty cost is showing that. Right? Hero and RE has a lot of work to do in terms of their quality. That's what is coming from their numbers here. And finally, the advertisements and sales promotion cost. Hero's cost is again higher, 2.75 percentage, whereas Royal Enfield is spending the least, 0.21 percentage. Because Royal Enfield as a brand, it has a cult like following. They do a lot of events and other things. So RE is always an aspirational brand, so they may not spend a lot in advertisement. But Hero is spending 2.75 percentage, Royal Enfield less than 10 percentage. I mean 10 times lesser, 0.21 percentage. Bajaj is spending 1.1 and TVS is spending 1.68 percentage. So these are all the various numbers which we could get from the annual reports, and I am very sure that this particular analysis was very useful to you. Please share it with your friends and colleagues who are working in the automotive sector, maybe in two-wheeler companies. They will find it very useful. So if you like this particular video, please give a like and also subscribe to our channel, so that whenever we post a new video, you will get a notification. If you are interested in conducting one-day audit of your operations, your processes, and identify some bottlenecks and how to improve, please give us a call. There is a link called Pulse. So if you fill this form, we will come to your company and do an audit and show you how you can improve their processes. And if you are interested in learning more about lean manufacturing, our lean master course will help. And if you are interested in shop floor management, our manufacturing leadership program, which covers 17 different topics, that will help in understanding the basics which are required to manage a manufacturing shop floor. And I have given the links in the description, so please check them out. So thank you very much for watching. I'll talk to you in the next one. See you. Bye bye.